Hello. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm assuming if you are watching this, it is because you are wanting to become a YouTuber, right? Well, I may not be a huge YouTuber, but I am still a YouTuber, if that makes any sense. And I've only been on here for maybe almost going on 2 years, so I have some pretty good knowledge in what I'm doing. And compared to when I started is completely different to where I'm at right now. And what I was wanting to do with this video is give some tips and stuff and really explain how hard it is to become a YouTuber right now. So if you are thinking of joining YouTube, this video might be for you so that you don't get started on the wrong foot in 2020. So this is basically becoming a YouTuber in 2020 and what to expect. So first of all, if you haven't noticed, YouTube's kind of in a bad place right now, and things are kind of weird. Like copyright claims and stuff, and people getting scared of those, thinking the wrong things about them, and whether or not their channel can grow, or what things they should do to even let their channel even begin. Well, I have those answers for you. First off, let me explain the atmosphere of YouTube right now. The way YouTube is running, it's going to take you a long while before you get noticed. When I first started, I had no clue what I was doing or where my channel was going to go. I mean, my first video, I had a script and stuff because I didn't know what to say or do, and I just talked about video ideas. Looking back at it now, the video still kind of sucks, but you gotta start somewhere. So no matter what your idea is for your first video, just throw something out there, and that'll be your first step into learning. Second is you're gonna get used to cameras. If you're already a camera person, then this will be super easy for you. I am a completely shy person when it comes in front of camera, except for now. I can YouTube and stream and do all types of things in front of the camera now because I am very used to it. If you compare me to my first few videos, I couldn't help but stare at the camera for a whole minute and not know what to talk about or just pause in general. But I've as I've gone through YouTube and as I've gotten more used to it, I'm not as shy in front of the camera as I was when I started. So, at least it's something you'll learn if you're a person who's not used to being in front of a camera doing YouTube videos. Probably a big important um, note right now for YouTube is don't play any music. You will get copyright claims. I'm going to explain what the claims do and what they mean. They are nothing bad, so do not get over it. So do not worry if you get claims. You are not in trouble. In fact, I will show you an example right now of the claims. So this right here is my YouTube studio. It's very simple. Once you create your YouTube account, you will have a YouTube studio, which you can sign into with your YouTube account, and you'll have this whole dashboard of your channel. So if you see right here, it says video received a copyright claim. So it says a copyright owner claims some content in your video. If I laugh at a video, the stream ends. Please note this is not a copyright strike, which is very important to know the difference between a claim and a strike. So I'm going to click right, or let me just go to videos. So here is the video that says it's partially blocked because of a copyright claim. So I'm going to click see details. Now, when you click on these, as you can see, there is a bunch of music that was used in the live stream that has been claimed. Now, read right here because this is very important. It says Channel impact is not affected. The content ID claim on your video does not affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. In that, it means that even though you're not in the YouTube Partner Program, ads can show on your video, but you don't get paid unless you've reached their monetization. Once you reach their monetization credentials. So it says, even though you're not in the YouTube Partner Program, ads may show on your video. The revenue from these ads is being used to pay the artists and copyright owners for permission to use their content. Basically, the claims do not hurt your channel. It just means that any song that is used in your video will pay them through the ads that are on your video. You're not actually paying them. It's the advertisements that are paying them. So you're not losing any money. You're not actually paying these people. It's the ads that are paying them. It just means that you're not going to get any money out of it. And it just says visual visibility is partially blocked. The video is blocked in some territories due to one or more of the content ID claims below. So it can kind of stop you from being shown on certain things. It's not really that bad. It just means that certain areas might not be able to see it, but it doesn't mean like the entire world. There's still millions of people that can watch your video. And I should probably put in about with the ads and the payment, you can get paid through YouTube. That is if you reach, let me just do this real quick. That is if you reach their monetization credentials, which is basically hitting 1,000 subscribers and I think 4,000 watch hours within a year. So if I go to monetization, let me zoom this back out. So as you see right here, I am only at 188 subscribers. It says 1,000 required. So to get into the YouTube Partner Program, your channel needs 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months, so a year, and 1,000 subscribers. Your channel will also get reviewed to make sure it follows YouTube monetization policies. So they will, of course, look over your channel once you hit this milestone and decide whether you are eligible for monetization. And it says, what if I already started the application? We saved any info you sent us. After you meet the eligibility requirements, you complete your application. So this is kind of a little bit different from when I started. There was a completely different page with all of this stuff, and it used to tell you like what exactly your channel could do at the moment and what it was worth. So let me go to settings, permissions. I thought there was more you could do, but I don't know where it went. So obviously YouTube changes every now and then with their stuff, and that's just how it goes. When I started, everything was different. There wasn't really much about claiming. I don't know why that happened and blew up so much, but now people are just claiming anything they can to get paid, even for people that aren't even getting paid to begin with. So it's like, okay, I'm glad you're stealing like what, like a penny or something. I'm sorry that a penny is that much to you that you have to claim somebody's video because your song was being used, but that's the world we live in right now, people. So, but yeah, that's basically like the sum up of what a claim can do. It has nothing to do with your channel. No, not a strike. Strikes are what you need to avoid. It says, first strike. If we find your content does not follow our policies for a second time. Oh, wait, here we go. We understand that mistakes happen, and you don't mean to violate our policies. That's why the first violation is usually just a warning. Note that you'll only be warned once, and this warning will remain on your channel, and the next time your content is found to violate the community guidelines, you get the strike. In some cases, a single case of severe abuse will result in channel termination without warning. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal the warning, which means you can try to fight the strike that they gave you. But if you're doing something wrong, then you kind of deserve it. So, but once you get your first strike, this means you will not be able to do the following for 1 week. So once you get your first strike, you will not be able to upload videos, live stream, or do stories, which I can't even do stories anyways. But for some reason they won't allow me to. You cannot create custom thumbnails or community posts. Created, edit, or add collaborators to playlists, you cannot do. You cannot add or remove playlists from the watch page using the save button. Full privileges will be restored automatically after the 1 week period, but your strike will remain on your channel for 90 days. Your second strike. If you get a second strike within the same 90-day period as your first strike, you will not be able to post content for 2 weeks. If there are no further issues, full privileges will be restored automatically after the 2 week period, but each strike expires 90 days from the time it was issued. Third strike. Third strike in the same 90-day period will result in your channel being permanently removed from YouTube. Also note that each strike expires in 90 days from the time it is issued and that deleting the content will not remove your strike. What to do if you get a strike. We want to help you stay on YouTube, so please learn about community guidelines, which means do not disobey their policies, do what they say, as in don't do anything stupid. Don't go against YouTube or they will terminate your channel. If your channel's got a strike and you think they made a mistake, you can appeal it, which means you can fight it. Basically, have responsibility, people. Do not abuse YouTube's policies. So back here on your YouTube studio, because this is where you'll spend a lot of your time in, this is your dashboard, which will tell you everything you have. Your first video you post will be right here. You'll get to see your views, your impressions, your average view duration, so you get to see what type of people are watching. If you go fully into the video analytics, you can the green arrows going up mean that that's an improvement from your previous videos. Because I haven't been posting much recently, my views and impressions have kind of gone down. So with this video getting a little higher, it's of course exceeding my expectations of my previous videos. Then if you scroll down, you can see your latest comments to your certain videos. Right here is some news about YouTube and if anything news going on. Right here tells you what's new about Studio or how to do stuff. Creator Insider is for how to build your channel if you want to listen to, more pro type people. If you don't like watching videos like mine, you can watch these people. Although it's, in my opinion, I've watched these and I just seem to do my own thing and it seems to work better than what they suggest, because if you're like me, then sometimes it's just a little too much in what they're asking for. This right here will be where you get your claims and stuff. It just tells you, you can click view options and you can go through these. You can see what type of videos. So going through here, those were all, well, this one's Spicy McNuggets because I was doing it at work. Channel analytics tells you your current subscribers and how many you've gained within the last 28 days. So I have went up 12 subscribers within the last 28 days, which is pretty good. My summary says that my views have went down 54%, my watch times went down 22% because most of my recent videos have not really been doing good. My top videos within the last 48 hours are right here. Let's see, recent subscribers. These tell you what kind of subscribers are subscribing to your channel. That is, if they have their own channels and stuff, it can tell you who your recent subscribers were. So if you click here and do see all, you can see that all of these people are subscribed to you. And you can instantly subscribe back to them with just a click of a button, which is awesome. Moving on to the second tab is videos. This will be your list of videos where you can see that it's public, restrictions. So most of my recent of them has had not many claims, but some of these do, depending on the music. This right here is the date that they were published. The views, your comments, how many comments you got, your like versus dislikes ratio. So you can go through here and see who's liking, who's disliking your content. So you can see here I got 20 dislikes on this video, but 82 upvotes. So that's pretty good. But that's basically it for this. This is just a list of your videos that you can keep track of to see if you've got any claims or whatnot. Next is playlists. If you click on playlists, you can see all the ones you have made right here. So I have quite a few playlists. This one is a locked one because that's just music that I like to listen to. That's Triple Extension or XXX Tentacion, but it's just faster that way. I had a Legend of Zelda, My Music, Ocarina of Time. So basically you can make playlists for certain videos and stuff that you're doing. Like my Marvel Avengers, I have 4 videos in that, so I made a playlist of my Marvel Avengers. Then, of course, if you have multiple ones, you can also put those. So I got a VR playlist that is together. I got a Fall Guys playlist. Okay, going in here is your analytics. This is where you can see what's going on, like really detailed into your systems. Like this says my views are 2.7 thousand within the last 28 days. I've had 140.1 watch time hours, 98.4 more than usual, which is good. Subscribers went up 12. Your estimated revenue 0 because I don't get paid until I hit 1,000 subs. And these are in real time live. This is what's going on right here, and it tells you what is going on. This tells you how many videos you've published or when you publish them. It's really neat. Down here it tells you your average view duration, so it tells you how many people were watching your video and how long they've been watching it. So people have genuinely been watching 37.9% of this video. Some of these not too good. Some people are pretty good, pretty rude. This here says your latest video, so of course this is also telling you your video analytics, just like on the dashboard. This here, it says your views. So basically this is just a great place to get more in detail. Then you can go to reach, so you can see your traffic sources. 62.7% of people who've been watching my content have been searching my name through YouTube. 10.6% were from external channel pages. 9% of people are getting it through there. My traffic source external, 38% of people are searching me through Google. That's pretty good. And you can see your best videos, which are suggested videos, means that people like these types of videos are things that you can try to focus more on if you want to try and keep that amount of people that you're with. So this one says a lot of people, or that my videos are suggested, and this guy's Jack Marston needs his own story. My own building my own desk live, Spicy McNuggets, I made that. Yes Yes Circle, I made that, and my live stream. So this is basically the top percent of videos, and maybe your own videos that people like to watch. And a portion of my total traffic is coming from my No Circle video, which was a VR video that I made. So this is pretty nice to see where your people are coming from and what type of videos they like watching from your channel. Next we got comments, so of course this is just an easier way so you don't have to click on every single video. You can just reply and do all of the content. I don't like people like that. So, but yeah, this is where you can go to see what type wanted writers willing to get paid $200 per post. You'll get some people that will try to advertise and do stuff on your channel. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it, or you just go through it and you just delete those. So sometimes that'll happen. But this is just where you can see your comments and interact and actually answer them back. Subtitles. So you can add subtitles to your videos. You can make them custom and stuff. So in case you got people that you want to reach in Japan or China or Spanish, you can put Spanish subtitles into your videos so that people can watch the captions. So of course mine, because I don't usually do those, they're all usually one language, English. Again, this is monetization, but it's not as detailed as it used to be. Audio library, this is where you can get music to put into your videos, but these kind of suck for what they are. I don't like them at all. Sometimes I can just go onto YouTube and look up uncopyrighted music. Of course, go to their description, copy and paste their description that says you have to put this in the video, just so you at least are telling people what the video is, where it came from, and who it is from. So that is just the common decency of what you want to do. Down here is settings, where you can see your general, in case you can see the currency in the US dollar. Your channel, you can see the channel name. You can edit your channel name through your Google account in case you ever need to change it. Country of residence, the USA, your keywords, customized channel. Here we go, advanced setting. You can see that I put mine as this channel is not made for kids. That is actually something that I just thought of. if you're not making stuff that's directly for kids, or if you're gonna play gaming where you know someone that might swear once or twice, or you just have some real funny humor, put your channel as no, this is not made for kids. If you sit here and say yes, my channel is made for kids, and you get that even the tiniest little slip up, or someone says, why did you say this, or why did you do this, saying that this is meant for kids, you can get fined, and it's not good. So, but it, in a way, it's not really bad putting that this is not made for kids, because it just means it's not going to be on like YouTube Kids and stuff, where clearly most YouTube content is not supposed to be, even if it doesn't have swearing and all that other types of stuff. You generally just put it on no, this channel is not made for kids. Trust me, it will benefit. Branding. Branding here is where you can put your own little picture on the corner of your videos. You might see some people doing that in certain videos where it'll have a little icon in the bottom right corner. This is where you can do that. You can replace them, or you can put a little icon down there in case you want to, rep your channel on your videos so no one can steal your content. And you can put entire video, custom time start, or at the end of the video. I usually put mine on the entire video. Feature eligibility. Upload videos, create playlists, and add collaborators as new videos to playlists. Enabled. Features that require phone verification. So this is just side stuff. You don't really. Well, yeah, you kind of need this. You can upload videos and stuff and create playlists and add collaborators and new videos. Yeah, you want to enable these, and you really want to do features that require phone verification. I would get this in case you like to make thumbnails with your phone, like on like certain little uh, like photo editing apps. You can make your own custom thumbnails. You can download YouTube Studio on your smartphone, and you can just put the custom thumbnails directly through the app if you have this enabled. So if you have a smartphone and you like to check your studio and do some sort of editing and everything on your phone, I would enable this because it is very important. Upload defaults. This is something where if you're just doing the same content and stuff and you just got the same thing, you could just put like live streaming Fall Guys, and that's all you're gonna do. You can just put Fall Guys or something, and it's like a default description. This is for if you're just doing the exact same thing all the time, but I don't, so I usually just keep this blank. Permissions. This is just so you can let other channels have permissions to take control and have access to your channel and your settings and stuff, which I do not have anybody doing that at the moment. Community. You can add moderators, and you can make approved users and stuff to your community. So, some people, when they go live stream, they got their own little moderators and stuff that help watch over the videos and stuff. That is what these are. If you got any friends or people that you really, really trust to help you, you can add them to your moderator list. Agreements. This is the YouTube Partner Program terms, but we cannot do that until we get monetized. And it's a big game of patience. I'm going to tell you that. It's a lot of hard work, dedication. You got to keep going at it to get that monetization. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is maintaining your channel. This is going to be the hardest part of becoming a YouTuber, is because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, and this is going to be the absolute truth. Not many people are going to support you being a YouTuber. I know some of you out there will probably be like, yeah, I got people who support me on my if I want to be a YouTuber and stuff. They will at first, because they'll be like, yeah, you can make it and you can do it. But the hardest part is going to be when they start saying it's just a waste of time, or you're not going to get anywhere with YouTube. Those are moments where you're going to sit there and maybe not post for a long time, take long breaks, which you do not want to do, because then the algorithm makes your videos less likely to be shown. So if you're wanting to be a YouTuber and you want to succeed, you'll have to really give it your all and work hard to achieve what you want. I've had many instances where I would say that I was going to quit YouTube, or where I was going to just give up. And there were many times where I wanted to do this. And it was hard to maintain a YouTube channel, because You could sit here for a good few months and be on a roll, and then all of a sudden you're going to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's too difficult, or you don't have the time. The more you sit and wait to make videos, or the more you just do not post, the more likely you're going to get more accustomed to not posting every day or every week, and then you'll eventually just stop doing YouTube. I've had an instance where I stopped for a good 3, 4 months, and I've just figured that my channel was over with. And then all of a sudden, I started posting again, and I loved it, and I got back in the feel of doing YouTube, and I've been doing it since. Every now and then, I'll probably take like 2 or 3 days off, and then start posting rapidly again. That's okay. Like, you're just starting out. You're not going to be blowing up on your first day. It's going to take a while, so it doesn't really matter if you're taking small breaks. Just do not take very, very long breaks to the point that you're just accustomed to not making any YouTube videos. You always want to keep something in the vault or something going on that you're ready to post. I suggest when you're first starting out that you start writing lists. Write a list of what type of videos you are willing to do. Like, let's say you want to vlog, maybe write down, I'll vlog on Monday, I'll vlog on Wednesday and Friday. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are your vlogging days. Well, write that down so that you can keep at it and so you know what days you're vlogging. Or let's say you want to draw, you can say that's Tuesday, Thursday, that's Tuesday and Thursday. Then you'll have days planned out for what you're going to do. And then let's say you want to change it up and you want to do gaming and stuff. Write that down. Write down the times that you're free, write down what's great for you, and of course make sure that you have the technology to do that. Now comes what I think is maybe one of the big important parts of becoming a YouTuber is editing. Editing is a nightmare, and it takes forever to do, especially if you're picky at how you want your videos to be. Now, I don't care what anybody says. I use Shotcut, and I've been able to make amazing projects with it that most people are spending over $100 a month on a subscription to get. If you're wanting a really, really good editor, I suggest Shotcut. It's definitely worth it. You can do all the simplest things that you really need, which is your splitting, adding audio tracks, adding video tracks, putting video on top of video, like this, like how I'm doing. Well, this is through OBS, but you can do this through Shotcut. If you have two separate videos, you can make two video tracks. Put the main, like your gameplay, as the first video track, then you go to your second video track. Put on your face cam. Then all you need to do is go through a little bit of filters like size and position, maybe do some green screening if you want. Then you can just crop it and go down so that it's on top of your gameplay. It takes getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's easy as pie. And yes, green screen is possible on Shotcut. I do it all the time. And you can add your own custom audio if you really wanted to. So if you're worried about having audio and your voice at the same time and not knowing whether that it's a good idea, you can make audio tracks and you can make the audio separate from your voice so that in case the audio is too loud, you can turn down the volume and get it just perfect so that it's not overpowering your voice. Lastly, I think what would be good for sort of a to conclude with this video, and this is just like a little beginner's thing. If you guys want a more in-depth type of video, let me know what you guys are like questioning about becoming a YouTuber right now, and I can try to provide those answers for you. But the last thing I want to talk about is your equipment. You do not need this fancy equipment. I started out with a iPhone 7 and I had iMovie. Now, not all of us have iPhones, so if you have an Android, there's quite a few apps where you could sit here and have video editors, and if you have a PC, maybe you can get Windows Movie Maker, but like I said, of course, you can get Shotcut, and that should be pretty easy. For cameras, like I said, smartphones are pretty good. Like, for instance, I have a web camera right now that I'm using to talk to you guys that I got for like 50 bucks on Amazon, which has a 1080p, and it has an autofocus feature, and I can use it for green screening. So it's a pretty good camera, and it's 50 bucks on Amazon, so it's not that bad. But as a secondary, you can use your iPhones or any sort of cellular device. I have this sort of stand. You may have seen them. It's like this. It's like a tripod looking thing that you can clip to stuff, and it has these like wired poles to it, and it can hold your phone. Then there's another one with a big with like a circle light on it. That's what I have. And well, actually, let me just show you. Actually, it'd probably just be easier that way. So, like this right here, this is like what I'm using. So it's very hard to see, but this is like a thing connected with a light on it, and then that also holds my phone. In which, in case I'm doing like VR and I really want to like get a good showcase of me standing behind my green screen, I can connect my cell phone to this little phone holder because I kind of like the way it makes it more vibrant if you're doing like VR videos and stuff. I would use that. And then you can just, download them to your computer or send them to your Facebook and download them from your computer. Like send it to yourself in Messenger and then download it through your Facebook. Or you can take it from your phone, post it on YouTube privately, then you can just download it off your PC and no one will even know the difference. So there's many, many ways of doing things, and yeah, it's very simple. When it comes to a microphone, most smartphones today, their microphones are pretty good, so you don't have to really worry about that. I would say if you have like an iPhone and stuff, most of them come with these. Let me just show you because I got some. These things right here. If you have an iPhone, you know what I'm talking about. These give you earpieces. Well, the light's kind of a little weird, but see, this has like a microphone on it and stuff. This works really well. It's great for a beginner, definitely. It's like top tier beginner stuff. And then I know that's very hard to, I know that's very weird to hear that Apple earphones is top tier for starting a channel, but it is, especially if you have a nice quiet place, you won't have a problem. And then of course, once you start, I don't know, wanting to get really deep into your YouTube, you can get stuff like this arm thing that I have, which has a microphone attached to it, which I got for only $25 on Amazon. This is a $25 mic, people. It's not crazy expensive. Now, because I know most people, you'll see them with this like really expensive gear and stuff, and it's like, oh, well, I can't afford a $500 microphone and stuff. This is $25, and it's better than anything else I've ever had. Well, of course, I don't know if you can hear the vibration or whatnot, but I'm sitting in a gaming chair that I got for $108, whereas most people are spending $300, $400. Basically, there are ways to get good equipment without breaking the wallet. It's just a matter of fact of whether you want to commit to it. That's why this chair, I committed to it. This microphone, I committed to it. And a webcam, committed to it. My PC, I started out with a 8-year-old Dell laptop, and now I've got a mini desktop HP Pavilion, which is not very good for gaming, but I kind of like took some parts out from like a Core i3 to Core i5, put my own graphics card in it that I got for like $100, and now I can play Red Dead Redemption 2 and all types of stuff. It's possible, guys. It's definitely possible if you're willing to put the work in. So that will be it for this video. Like I said, this is just a simple little video about starting a YouTube career in 2020 and what you have to expect, what type of tools you have at your disposal, what type of editing software, what kind of equipment. You can do quite a bit with very little, and it's amazing what you can do, especially if you start experimenting with other types of things. You can do some really great things. I don't think I've spent a single penny video-wise for editing. I have not spent any money on editing software or anything, and I can make some pretty good content out of what I have because I've learned tricks and little side stuff that most people are, like I said, spending lots of money on for memberships that I can do completely free. So anything is possible, guys. For the last time, if you guys have more in-depth questions on starting YouTube right now and what you would think you would need and what are the best strategies for certain topics, let me know and I will get something set up and do a little research and things so that I can give you the best answer I can possibly. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope I helped you out quite a lot with some information. These up here are, of course, places that you can contact me if you have a VR or if you like playing VR and you're starting that out. You can add me here on Oculus, my Snapchat if you want to get a hold of me. This right here is my Instagram if you want to get a hold of me, and my Discord where I am mostly at most of the time, and I have a Discord server there. If you want to join the Discord server, it will be in the description below, where you can probably also get a hold of me and ask me further questions. It would do me a great big favor if you guys would hit the like button if I helped you guys out in any way with thinking of starting a YouTube channel. A subscription would also be very helpful. Definitely shows appreciation. You don't have to, but it's there if you want to. Share this video for other people who you might know that need some answers and what type of things YouTube will allow you and what you can do through YouTube if they also want to start a YouTube channel. With all the way, guys, I will see you guys next time, maybe with a live stream. This is for people that may watch this if they've already seen my channel. I'm going to do a live stream soon and stuff, maybe doing a try not to laugh. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.